The New England Patriots are gearing up for what might be one of the most crucial games of their regular season, and there is no room for underestimating the challenge ahead. Even though this is the final week before the playoffs, every team still has something to fight for, and the Dolphins are no exception. Early in the season, Miami struggled significantly, appearing completely out of sync and unable to execute their game plan effectively. Their performance in Week 2 against the Patriots was barely enough to keep them competitive, with a decisive play by Antonio Gibson turning the tide and securing a narrow win. Fast forward to the present, however, and the landscape has shifted. The Patriots have found their rhythm and momentum, playing at a higher level than earlier in the season, while the Dolphins have fluctuated, showing flashes of competence, but also revealing a team that is far from settled. This matchup is not just about pride. It is about positioning. The Patriots are seeking the 1 or 2 seed in the playoffs, and this game is pivotal for solidifying that standing. The tension is palpable, not just for the team, but also for the fans who have followed the highs and lows of a season filled with surprises and uncertainty. The narrative surrounding this game is heightened by external chatter, with sub-battles and online commentary amplifying the stakes. Miami has been vocal, attempting to sow doubt and distraction, proclaiming victories that would shake the Patriots' confidence heading into the postseason. While these comments might grab headlines, the true test lies on the field, where preparation, strategy, and execution ultimately decide outcomes. The Patriots have the opportunity to demonstrate dominance, not only in the league standings, but also psychologically, by taking control and dictating the pace of the game. It is a chance to silence doubters, maintain momentum, and assert their identity as a team capable of executing under pressure. The importance of seeding cannot be overstated, as the difference between the 1 and 2 seed can dictate the trajectory of a playoff run, impacting potential matchups and home field advantages. The Dolphins, though no longer legitimate contenders for a playoff berth, are still committed to disrupting opponents, often playing with the mindset of spoilers, which makes them unpredictable and dangerous despite their record. On the Dolphins side, there have been significant changes this season, particularly in the quarterback position. Tua Tagovailoa, their star and highly paid signal caller, has been benched, creating uncertainty and forcing the team to rely on a younger, less experienced player to lead their offense. Quinn Ewers, a recent 7th-round pick from Texas, has stepped into the starting role, showing promise in his limited appearances. While not without flaws, he has displayed a level of composure and capability that suggests he can manage the game effectively, completing a substantial portion of his passes and demonstrating a grasp of both the passing and running game. His presence adds a variable for the Patriots to consider, as defensive strategies must adjust to a quarterback who may not have elite experience but is capable of making critical plays. The Patriots' defense has an opportunity to impose their will, disrupt timing, and test the young quarterback's ability to handle pressure, all while maintaining discipline against an unpredictable opponent. Off-field issues have added layers of complexity to the Patriots' preparation. Recent allegations involving key players have created a backdrop of uncertainty. Defensive tackle Christian Barmore and wide receiver Stefon Diggs are facing legal challenges that have garnered significant media attention. Despite these allegations, both players remain eligible to play under the NFL's personal conduct policy, pending the outcomes of their respective legal proceedings. The timing of court dates, with Diggs' arraignment scheduled for January 23rd and Barmore's for February 3rd, places both athletes in a position to potentially participate in the playoffs. Head coach Bill Belichick has addressed these situations, emphasizing that the team will continue to focus on football while respecting the legal process, reinforcing a culture where preparation, professionalism, and resilience remain paramount. The coaching staff must balance supporting their players while ensuring that off-field distractions do not undermine on-field performance, a task that requires both strategic foresight and leadership. Injury considerations are equally critical as the Patriots approach this matchup. Several players are listed as questionable or limited, including Christian Barmore, Hunter Henry, Harold Landry, Robert Spillane, Kyushu Tonga, and Jared Wilson, among others. While some of these players are dealing with minor setbacks, Others have been out for extended periods, and their return could significantly impact the team's depth and effectiveness. The recent return of Will Campbell is a substantial boost, as his presence strengthens both the defensive line and the overall ability to control the line of scrimmage. Additionally, the Patriots have managed roster adjustments effectively, creating space for key contributors such as Milton Williams, whose return to practice signals readiness for the upcoming postseason contests. Evaluating and managing injuries while maintaining competitive intensity is a delicate balance, particularly in the final week of the regular season when playoff positioning hangs in the balance. The strategic keys to victory for the Patriots extend beyond simple execution. Decisions regarding whether to rest starters, manage playing time, and maintain rhythm for the postseason are complicated by the wider context of AFC standings. The potential outcomes of concurrent games, such as those involving the Broncos, Chargers, and Jaguars, directly affect the Patriots' seeding, creating scenarios where game management becomes as important as physical performance. The coaching staff must weigh the risks and benefits of exposing starters to injury versus maintaining competitive momentum and preparing for a deep playoff run. At the same time, maximizing opportunities for emerging contributors, such as Kyle Williams, is essential. With primary receivers unavailable due to injury, Williams' role expands, requiring him to absorb targets, gain experience under pressure, and prepare to be a reliable option in high-stakes situations. The development of secondary and tertiary offensive options ensures that the Patriots maintain versatility and unpredictability, both crucial in playoff matchups where opponents study tendencies meticulously. Ultimately, the matchup against Miami represents more than just a regular season finale. It is a test of preparation, resilience, and adaptability. With playoff implications on the line, emerging players stepping into key roles, off-field distractions, and strategic considerations, the Patriots must navigate a complex landscape. Execution, discipline, and composure under pressure will define the outcome, while leadership from both coaching staff and veteran players will provide the framework for success. Every play, every adjustment, and every decision carries weight, reinforcing the idea that the final regular season game is not simply a precursor to the postseason, but a critical measure of the team's readiness, character, and potential for the challenges ahead. As the Patriots prepare to face the Dolphins, the focus turns to execution and ensuring that each unit performs at its peak. The injury situation remains a significant factor, particularly with key players either questionable or returning from time off. Christian Barmore and Stefon Diggs, despite facing off-field legal challenges, are practicing and expected to contribute. Their presence on the field will be critical, not just in terms of skill, but in maintaining leadership and morale. When a team faces uncertainty surrounding its roster, the ability of veteran players to step up and support younger teammates often becomes the differentiating factor between a good performance and a dominant one. The Patriots have a depth of experience in their locker room, with leaders who understand how to navigate pressure situations while keeping focus on the task at hand, and that mindset will be vital against a Dolphins team capable of surprises. In addition to veteran leadership, the Patriots' offensive strategy will revolve around balance and adaptability. With Hunter Henry sidelined and Matt Collins unavailable, the responsibility to stretch defenses and create space falls to Kyle Williams and Kahan Booty alongside Stefon Diggs. Kyle Williams, in particular, must establish himself as a reliable deep threat, capable of challenging Miami's secondary and opening the field for underneath routes. The coaching staff has emphasized the importance of getting him game reps and ensuring that he is comfortable reading defensive coverages under live conditions. Each target, catch, and route run not only contributes to the current game, but also builds confidence and rhythm for the playoffs. Developing chemistry between the quarterback and secondary options, while maintaining the threat of explosive plays downfield, is essential in keeping Miami off balance and creating scoring opportunities. The Patriots' offensive line will also play a central role in determining the outcome. Protecting the quarterback and creating lanes for the running game is a core requirement, especially against a defense like Miami's, which can generate pressure from multiple fronts. Will Campbell's return strengthens the interior line, providing stability and allowing other players to execute their assignments with greater confidence. The running game, while often overshadowed by passing dynamics, will be an important variable. Consistent rushing yards not only control the clock, but wear down defenders, particularly in cold weather where ball security and stamina become critical. Maintaining offensive discipline, avoiding turnovers, and executing under pressure will be key, as the Dolphins may exploit mistakes to create momentum-shifting plays. Defensively, the Patriots face the challenge of containing a dual-threat offense that features both a competent quarterback and a dynamic running back in Devin Singletary. Singletary's versatility makes him dangerous in both the running and passing game, and the Patriots must focus on assignment discipline, gap integrity, and tackling efficiency. Early in the season, the run defense was a point of pride, holding opponents without allowing significant yardage. However, injuries to key defensive personnel have tested the unit's depth, making the return of players like Milton Williams pivotal. Stopping the run will not only prevent big plays, but also allow the secondary to focus on pass coverage without being pulled out of position by mismanaged gaps. This disciplined defensive execution will determine whether the Patriots control the line of scrimmage and maintain advantageous field position throughout the game. Situational awareness and game management also factor heavily into this contest. Decisions regarding whether to rest starters or manage playing time must be made with playoff seeding in mind. The 2 seed carries significant strategic advantages, including home field benefits and potential matchups that could influence the playoff trajectory. The coaching staff must weigh the risk of injury against the benefit of maintaining competitive momentum. Observing other games concurrently, such as those involving the Broncos, Chargers, or Jaguars, informs these decisions and highlights the interconnected nature of the final week schedule. Timing, observation, and adaptation will dictate how starters are deployed, ensuring that key contributors are protected while still allowing the team to assert dominance on the field. Special teams will also play a critical role, particularly in maintaining field position and creating scoring opportunities through returns. Antonio Gibson's previous impact on a crucial game serves as a reminder that a single play can shift momentum and define outcomes. Field goal accuracy, punt coverage, and kickoff returns will all factor into the Patriots' ability to control the pace and dictate the terms of engagement with the Dolphins. Given the unpredictable nature of playoff-caliber teams playing with nothing to lose, special teams execution will be a differentiating factor, particularly in a game where every point and every yard matters in the larger context of playoff seeding. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In what could become one of the most talked about moves of the NFL offseason, rumors are swirling that Jeffery Simmons, the dominant defensive tackle, is set to join the New England Patriots. While nothing has been officially confirmed, sources close to the organization suggest that the Patriots are aggressively pursuing Simmons to bolster their defensive line, a unit that has shown flashes of brilliance but has struggled with consistency in recent seasons. Simmons, known for his explosive first step and ability to disrupt both the run and the pass, would instantly become a cornerstone of New England's defense. The 6'4", 315-pound defensive powerhouse has repeatedly demonstrated the kind of game-changing ability that can turn the tide in critical moments. Analysts have long speculated about his potential fit in a system like the Patriots, where discipline, versatility, and football intelligence are highly valued. New England has been searching for a true game-wrecker up front, and Simmons fits the mold perfectly. His presence could free up other players to excel, creating a ripple effect that elevates the entire defensive unit. Coaches are reportedly excited about the possibility of pairing Simmons with their current defensive core, envisioning schemes that could take advantage of his ability to penetrate offensive lines and pressure quarterbacks consistently. The buzz around this potential acquisition has already sparked debates among fans and pundits. Could this move signal a larger strategy shift for the Patriots? Some speculate that New England is positioning itself to aggressively rebuild its defense with star talent capable of immediately impacting games. Others wonder how Simmons' high-intensity style will mesh with a team known for its methodical, disciplined approach. Regardless of the questions, one thing is clear. If Simmons does make the jump to Foxborough, the Patriots' defensive line will instantly command respect across the league. Opposing offensive coordinators may find themselves rethinking game plans, and analysts are already projecting the potential for a defensive renaissance in New England. While the deal remains in the rumor stage, the mere possibility of Simmons in Patriots colors has ignited excitement and speculation, making this one of the most intriguing off-season stories yet. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.